The Pacific Islands. Thousands of small dots of land. Nine million people and a massive 25 million square kilometers of ocean. An area of ocean as large as Russia and Australia put together. With 50 times more sea than land, Pacific Island people are Oceanic Guardians, responsible for key parts of what scientists call the Western Tropical Pacific Warm Pool Large Marine Ecosystem. These Oceanic Guardians are spread over 14 Pacific Island countries. There is one key natural resource common to all countries: fish. The fish that brought the world fishing industry to the Pacific Islands is tuna. Fish provides 80% of the exports of 6 of the 14 Pacific Island countries and 5% of wage-paying jobs. And for every local person employed in the fishing industry, there are 20 people who fish to feed themselves. Pacific Islanders have passed on their taste for tuna to the world. Despite these natural riches, parts of the Pacific Islands region, such as Solomon Islands, are among the least developed countries. The global fishing industry has fished unsustainably in the Pacific Islands waters and high seas, making huge profits, while leaving the islanders with the scraps. Tuna is a highly migratory fish. Some travel from spawning grounds in Indonesia and the Philippines in the west, across Pacific Islands, national waters and high seas. No one country could manage tuna alone. So the Pacific Island countries decided to establish a commission that would set the rules for fishing and enforce them. But how could governments of these small islands participate in international negotiations? The Global Environment Facility, through the United Nations Development Program, contributed funding to the efforts of Pacific Islands to negotiate and establish a commission convention. Established under the UN Fish Stocks Agreement, the convention covered the entire Western and Central Pacific Ocean. The project helps countries to work towards Millennium Development Goal 7, environmental sustainability. It is administered by the Pacific Islands Forum Fisheries Agency and the Secretariat of the Pacific Community.
What has really changed is the legal and policy advice that FFA and the SPC have been providing to the Pacific Island countries. This support is given by through the GEF Pacific Island Oceanic Fisheries Management Project. And as a result of this support, the Pacific Island countries now they can stand on an equal footing with the rich fishing nations in international negotiations.
After years of negotiations, the Western and Central Pacific Fisheries Commission was created. It has 25 members, including the Pacific Islands and the foreign fishing nations. Each has an equal say in making rules about tuna. But would the different countries get what they want from the Tuna Commission? Or would some countries walk away empty-handed? Tuna, called valu, is a key natural resource for the small nation of Tonga. With 67 islands and just 100,000 people, key jobs and government revenue are created from locally run fishing operations. Could the Tuna Commission help a country like this control illegal fishing? In 2008, Tonga set out to test the waters. Evidence, including photographs, showed that a foreign fishing vessel had been fishing in Tongan waters illegally for at least 13 days. Tonga wanted to fine the vessel, but the country where the vessel was from disagreed, saying its actions to suspend the vessel from fishing for a few months would be adequate punishment.
The sanction imposed, Tonga did not consider it with severity at all.
At the commission, Tonga argued that under the law of the sea, they had the right as a coastal state to determine severity of punishment for illegal fishing. Many countries spoke in support of Tonga's position. If they did not budge, the flag state faced the prospect of their fishing vessel being put on the Commission blacklist. A vessel on the blacklist is not allowed to catch fish in any of the Commission member countries. They must pull up their nets and lines and return to port. Just before the vote at the Commission was about to put the vessel on the blacklist, the flag state agreed to pay the fine. Tonga landed compensation for the fish lost through illegal fishing, a reward from all the training and technical assistance provided by the project. A UNDP GEF grant of $11 million and co-financing of $80 million.
It certainly makes a difference to Tonga in the sense that Oceanic Fisheries Management projects does provide legal support to Tonga in order for Tonga to attend a lot of regional meetings, knowing we don't have the resource. And also they provide a lot of trainings on prosecution and enforcement of illegal fishing in the Tongan waters.
You know, I think the Pacific Island countries are now in a much stronger negotiating position. And they're looking for partners like GEF who would help to augment the control and custodianship and stewardship responsibilities that they have over the tuna resources.